Right, I think we might be live. Yes, we are live now. What is going on, people? Yes. It's going out to Steve Games. What's happening, bro? Hope you're well. Hope you're doing all right. It's definitely been a while. Do you know what? Let me get the what do you call it? Yeah, let me get the chat up on my PC. I'll see it better. Right, just bear with me a second. Here we go. I see you now. Yeah. I'm all good, Steve, man. I'm actually not doing too bad. I've just been cracking on with a lot of music, really. Only thing, try and keep positive during these times, as you obviously do. So all you really can do at this moment in time. So you got a little setup there. I've got a nice little setup now, Steve, to be fair. I've got my CDJs for mixing my digital tunes. I've got my vinyl for mixing my records, which I've got loads of records now. And then I've got a nice little PC. And I reckon I could do some games on it as well. I reckon it'd be quite good for streaming. I've got quite a few nice little things. So I will give you a little tour of the room. It's a little messy at the moment, so do just apologise for the mess, bruv. But alright, so basically over here we have my little keyboard, which is quite old, to be fair. I want to upgrade that at some point. It's not that good. It's alright, it works fine, So yeah, the keyboard works all fine. So over here we've got my two vinyl turntables, my Sony PSDJ 9000s. We've got my Numark M6 4-channel mixer. So there's four beasts of channels that actually run in and out of this. So we've got channel 1 here, goes to this vinyl turntable. We've got channel 2, which goes to this vinyl turntable, and this one right here, basically this channel 2 here, it actually runs two channels. So if I flick this over to phono like this, and I turn this on, put the needle on the record, turn the volume up, alright, don't stop the dancing. So yeah, so that comes through, plays my audio. But however, if I flick it back to the line input, see, it plays my PC sound, and it just caught me singing. It just caught me singing. And then we've got channel 3, which is it's actually my CDJ channel, my CDJ that normally goes at this side when I don't have the vinyls plugged in. And then channel 4 actually comes into my microphone. So 1 2 1 2, you see the line input goes into there. We've got the two Von YX 400 watt speakers. These are actually quite powerful, to be fair, and I can't have them loud because I've got neighbours and things, but you know, I can have them decent-ish in the day. But yeah, these are good speakers. I did sadly crack it. I dropped it when I was drunk, when I took them to a party last year. But yeah, we got the other one there. Down here is just literally full of vinyl records. So as you can see here, we've got Daft Punk, One More Time. If we go here, we've got Danzel, Don't You Know, Bump It Up, You've Got to Bump It Up. We've got Pump Up the Jam, Bump It Up. Got some trance tunes. We've got a classic tune, So Much Love to Give. You might remember it, Steve. We've got loads of records, to be fair. This one's a really old track, comes from an 80s tune, and it's been remixed. We've got My, Whoa. What else do we have? Lady, Hear Me Tonight. There's absolutely loads of tracks, to be fair. Yeah, United Nations. Then we go on to some hard house and things in here as well. These are all full of records. And then these records down here, so these are the ones, because I've just been recently doing some mixing. So when I played my records, so they're the ones that, like them ones there with the Daft Punk One More Time, they're the ones that I haven't played yet, or they're on the turntable because they're going to get played. These ones here, I've played all of these. So we've got a track called Jealousy. We've got Happiness Seems to Be Loneliness. We've got the Pawn Kings, Up to No Good. We've got the ones, You're Such a Superstar. Oh, wicked and I'm lazy. Take me away. Make love and listen to the music. There's loads of classics, to be fair. Super freak, she's super freaking. Yeah, this one's I really like this song at the moment. But there's loads here. I Believe, Pretty Green Eyes. I haven't actually played that one. I had it out a while ago, and I just left it there. But then I've got two more boxes down there that are full of records. That record bag's full of records. There's some more records here. Cry Little Sister. Everybody's looking for a meaning. Everybody's doing their own thing. Starlight from the Superman lovers. Loads of PS2 and PS3 games. And then we move on to the PC. I do apologise, I need to clear this table out really, but we got my little Union Jack mouse, got my little green keyboard, got my M Audio, which is like a little sound card. This here, this is called a Yeti microphone. It's like really good for recording vocals. It's not actually mine, it's my friend's. He actually lent it to me as we was recording a track through the microphone, because we had to like do it in a few takes, and he had to come back like separate days because he had work and things. So it was kind of like he sort of like had to come. So it just made sense that he left the microphone. So I was like able to use it as well, if that makes sense. But it's really good. It's really wicked. But yeah, I got a nice little setup. I wouldn't say it's as good as when I was in the shed, because I had more room back in the shed. But where I am now, it's not bad. And obviously with my move and everything, I feel a lot better in myself because I'm like nearer friends that actually like, you know, want to bother with you, if that makes sense. Like, obviously we're in a lockdown at the moment, but it's like even then, like, they still ring me and text me and stuff, and do you know what I mean? But yeah, I've got loads of vinyl. Vinyl is crazy. So the other day, well, it was a couple of weeks ago now, I actually counted the vinyl that I own. So I decided to, because I was having a bit of a clear up, and I decided while I was having a clear up, let's get everything, let's get every record out, and let's count it. So what I did is every time I counted 100 records, I put them to a pile, so there was like piles of 100 records each. So I kept counting, and literally, when I finished counting every record, which bearing in mind it took quite a while actually, I had 971 records. It was originally 969. I think it's 972 now, because I had a couple that come in the post since counting. But 969 was my total when I first counted. Now, I knew I had a lot of records. I knew that because I collect them, and I had just recently bought loads of records off a friend of mine who found some in an old spare room of his that he thought he'd got rid of years ago. So I knew I had a lot, but I actually, to be fair, I didn't think I would have. I thought, if I'm honest, I thought I'd have about 500, 600. Never in a million years did I think that I had just short of 1,000 records. Like, it's crazy as that, to be fair with you. Do you know what I mean? It's crazy stuff, but yeah. So the setup's really good. I reckon the PC would be quite decent for playing games, to be fair. Maybe not like brand new games, but I reckon like there is, like, it runs things like Euro Truck Simulator completely fine. And it runs like other things completely fine. So I've got a couple of updates. This is one of the reasons why I started the stream. I was bored as well. But so obviously, if you people been following the channel, you'll know that I just released a brand new single with the Jiggerman called The Good Life. If you haven't listened to that yet, check it out, because it's completely a different sort of track to anything that I have actually ever done before, and it's crazy stuff. It's absolutely crazy. It's a wicked track, and there's an official music video to it, and I teamed up with a guy from New York, and I just wanted to come on to update you guys, and I'm going to be doing more tracks with the Jiggerman. We've got a 10-track album in the pipeline that is going to be coming out soon. But it's going to feature loads of tracks on, including this Good Life track. And basically, it's just there. Yes, the music video is on my YouTube channel, and it's on the Layman Productions YouTube channel as well. So it's been Layman Productions is kind of like the company that owns the rights to the Good Life track that we've done. So there is kind of like the record label, if you like. It's signed to Layman Productions, and hopefully it's going to get a full release. Now we're just in contact with the person who made the instrumental beat to the track. He made an instrumental beat called Contagious Rhythm, which is a little like reggae song, and it's really good, and there's been quite a few different people that have added lyrics over this instrumental. So it uploaded. Yeah, we uploaded it 3 days ago. Now, by all means, watch it from my channel. I've got no issue. The more the better. But all I do ask from anybody is please do give it a view on the Layman Productions channel as well, because that's the main channel. It's had quite a lot of views on there up to now, just over 200, which isn't actually bad. But if you could just go and watch it on the Layman Productions as well, just leave a little like on there and maybe a little comment, because that's like the main, that's like the record label, if you like, and that's where like everything, all the tracks are going to go on that channel. They'll go on my channel as well, but I just put them on there because obviously not everybody would be subscribed to Layman Productions, so it's kind of like putting it on my channel, but it's advertising to go over to that channel as well, if that makes sense. But yeah, so we're going to be doing more tracks, And the other thing that I wanted to update you guys about was merchandise. Now, I've got merchandise coming out very, very soon because I'm linking up with a friend who's opened up an online store, and he's put some t-shirt designs on there. And I've got a chance to put some of my t-shirt designs on there as well for any of you people to buy them. So I think there's just going to be a couple of t-shirts to start with. And then we'll, if it does well, if people actually, buy these t-shirts and stuff, then we'll probably start putting some more stuff on the store as well. So maybe some like hats and stuff, maybe even some face masks because of the COVID. Who knows? But we're just gonna have to see how it goes. We're just going to have to see how it goes. But I'm going to be making some t-shirt designs, and I'm going to be putting them onto the store. So, yeah. Do I play PS4 anymore? No, I haven't owned a PS4 in months now. So, I got rid of it. So, what it was is, obviously, I moved house. And when I moved house, I didn't have internet for a while. So I wasn't really going on the PS4 too much because there wasn't much point without the internet. I'd stick Grand Theft Auto in odd times. That's about it really. And then I got busy. I got busy with life, and I started having a routine where my friend would come and pick me up, and then I'd be working on my music, and it just got to the point where I just wasn't playing it. And then I was thinking, do I sell it? Do I get rid of it? All the rest of it. And then I thought, do you know what? No, I won't get rid of it. And I'll see what happens. All the rest of it. So then basically I just decided to wait until I got internet, see if I still fancied playing it, see if I wanted to go back on it. And basically I got my Wi-Fi here where I'm living now, and I just still never went on it, so it was just collecting dust. So in the end, my friend was looking for a PS4. I just said, look, £100, you can have it. I wasn't really fussed, and I'm not being funny. When did I get that thing? 2014 or something. So I've had my fun out of it. So to get £100 for it, I was quite happy. I wasn't out to rip him off. The PS4 itself was in a good condition. I gave him my account. He got all of my games that I'd bought off the PS Store. I think I think I'm still topping up his PS Plus actually. I forgot to change it, so I think $7.99 comes out my bank every month for PS Plus. But what's going on, Camo? Anyway, hope you're well. So I just wasn't playing it. It was collecting dust. So I thought, you know what? Fuck it, let's get rid of it. It just, I got my PS3 and I use that now and again and just go onto YouTube, like while I'm eating my tea or something. Sometimes vaguely put Grand Theft Auto 4 on or something. But other than that, I'm not really fussed, It's just one of them. Just it collected dust. I do sort of sometimes think, if I still had, imagine if I still had it sort of thing. So, especially now we've come into lockdown and I've not been going out and stuff as much. It's been a little bit, like sometimes I think like, yeah, it'd be nice just to go on and, see who's online and, I gave up all my Minecraft cities that I used to build. God. So, what can I say? Also, another thing to update you guys on actually, while we're here, a little bit of something that you guys might be interested in, especially Steve and Camo here. So basically, I got a friend called Leeton, and he's a podcaster online. Check him out, The Layman Show, by the way. They're actually hilarious to watch. They're like they go like recording on YouTube podcasts, but it's almost like they don't care what they say. So like, you know, they swear. Sometimes they might be a little bit offensive, but at the end of the day, they just you know, they have a podcast. They talk about different topics, and they have a laugh. The Layman Show, it's been growing quite massively. So basically they've got some groups on Facebook now. I know not everybody's on Facebook. I don't think Steve is, but they've got a group on there called the Layman Show Banter Group, and it's just a group where people just basically post like jokes and memes, and we have a laugh. And my good friend Leeton, he edited a picture. He got like a picture of a bit like a bird's eye view of Hull, like you know, like a drone flown really high, and it's like a big picture across of Hull, and he put Hull Enders over the top of it instead of EastEnders, and everybody went crazy for the picture. So the picture started blowing up, and it started like going insane, and people started leaving comments like, you should actually make this a thing, you should actually make this a thing. So he did a little update to it, and he made a little video as if it was like the opening theme to EastEnders, but it was like pictures of around Hull. So basically, to cut the story short, people kept requesting that we should actually make this a thing. So we're actually going to film some real life Hull Enders. So it's almost in some sense like Park Drive drama is becoming a real life thing, if that makes sense. I'm a head off now, mate. Got things to do. Drop me a message, bro. Stay safe. Yeah, Steve, man. Yeah. I'll drop you a message, man. Don't be a stranger, man. I know it's been a while, hasn't it? But yeah, man. I'll catch you later on. So we got Hull Enders. So it's going to be like Park Drive coming back, but this time it's going to be real life. So there's going to be like me and you know, some real life people filming some scenes, which is going to be quite funny, because it's going to be quite good. I'm looking forward to it. God, the old days of Park Drive, innit? But this time it's all going to be like filmed in real life, and I'm not going to say too much, but you know how I was like, you know, I was always open for doing something with Park Drive a little bit more, you know, out of the blue, if that makes sense, something a little bit more crazy. Well, I'm doing that in Hull Enders as well, because I've actually agreed to do a stunt where I get run over. That's all I'm going to hint you on. But I've agreed to get run over, and I've agreed to be pushed into a river. But I'm not going to like physically be pushed into a river, but we're going to film it so it looks like I've been pushed into the River Humber, essentially, which is going to be quite crazy. So it's going to be quite good, and I'm going to bash a guy over the head with something metal, but it's not obviously going to be physically metal. It'll be something that's made to look like it's metal, like they actually do on the soaps and stuff. But yeah, so I'm playing a guy who's actually he's in debt. So he's actually like he's like a young lad, you know, around the age I am in real, and he's got his own place, but he's got himself into debt, and he's got this guy after him, and my friend's gonna play the guy who's after me, and basically we're gonna start off the sort of mini series, if you like, where you find out that I actually owe money. And then towards the end of the season, or the little sort of like episode pilots, or little whatever you want to call them, little stints, you know, things will come to a blow as I'm like not paying this money back because I can't afford to pay it back, and I'm just getting myself even more in debt because he's adding the interest on, and then in the end it's going to end to a big blow. And a big fight where I'm going to end up getting myself run over. Another friend of mine called Gemma, she's going to play my mum, and there's going to be some other people involved as well, who actually are going to like take part in this little show, and this little stint, and they're all going to like film their own little scenes, and they're going to send them in, and we're going to put it into like a montage and make a little episode out of it. So it's going to actually be quite funny, to be fair. and it's going to be all like scripted out as well, so everything's going to be all like properly and real. Everything's going to be just exactly how it should be, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm actually really looking forward to it. It's going to be quite fun. I've always like, in some sense, I've always sort of thought, you know, like, would I actually suit well on an actual soap show? But it'll be quite good to do this little stint, and who knows where it might go. If it gets a lot of interest, it could actually maybe become a proper show. You never know. You know, all you've got to do is try these things out. And the aim of it wasn't for it to become a proper show. It was just an edited picture to start with that actually blew up and had like thousands of shares and people wanting it to actually become a thing. But what can I say? You know, what can you do? These things actually come to life. So yeah, just bear with me a second, people. I need to get my phone charger. Oh, there we go. Boom. Hello. Hello. Oh, here we go. So yeah, so these things, they actually do end up coming to life, which is crazy. Oh, wicked. Yeah, so they've ended up coming to life. So it's mad. So my friend who's organising this filming, he's just got to get a couple of things. He's buying a couple of things to do it. Some things that need buying. So one of them is a sort of like to get good sound. Oh shit, it's just going to keep falling. One of them is to get good sound when we're recording. So you know, like a boom mic, and we're going to get some like other little bits and bobs to film Hullenders. So it's going to be wicked that it's actually come to life. Crazy innit, how things actually come to life. Do you know what I mean? Absolutely fantastically crazy, I suppose. But who would have thought 2021 I'd be like filming a soap opera, or I'd be like starring in a little like made up soap opera. Crazy stuff. But yeah, I was always gutted the way Park Drive went, to be fair. Park Drive was a crazy thing. I was always gutted when that, like, I guess saw the end of its days. Or should I say when it didn't really do too well in the end. It had a good run. I mean, we nearly did the thing for a good 2 years on and off, but it's just a shame. The thing about it is, though, when you're doing something, there's always like limits and boundaries. Like, we couldn't sit with like 40, 50 people in a chat party, you know, to all like film and all be there like in a Minecraft lobby. And plus you can't keep an eye on everybody as well, like for griefing and you know, the old days. But you know, just a load of nothing really, if I'm honest. It was, you know, it was a pile of crap in the end, was Park Drive. And although it was gutting to get rid of it, it was in a way it was the best thing to do. You know, you can't keep something alive that's dead, and that was the, you know, the pure fact of it. And you know, I could have brought Park Drive back many a times, but you know, when you don't have the right people, like, it's just not right. Be like filming Coronation Street, like, without Ken Barlow. Do you know what I mean? Like, obviously that's going to happen at some point, because you know the poor old bloke's going to snuff it. But I don't know. It'd be like SpongeBob SquarePants without SpongeBob. Do you know what I mean? Like, Park Drive drama was like, without certain people, it just wouldn't be what it, you know, it wouldn't be right. It wouldn't be the same. It wouldn't be the same thing, and it would actually probably not do too well, because people wouldn't enjoy it as much. Do you know what I mean? Be like fucking San Andreas without CJ. Do you know what I mean? Oh, we're remastering San Andreas, but you're not playing as CJ this time. It's not San Andreas anymore because it's not. Anyway, I'll probably cut this live now. But take it easy, peeps.